like nowhere else.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yep.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow.
That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings!
All right, welcome back to Jim Go to Stadium here on MSPN Digital Television, and also we're streaming live to the NISA Plus platform. And this game will be available on delay on the Dakota Fusion YouTube channel as well, just because of the commitment with NISA. We weren't able to stream to all 3 at once, so that's the reasoning for that one. But so we welcome you in here, or wherever you may be watching, or wherever you may be watching later. Vlora FC had their season come to a conclusion a couple of weeks ago. Their last home game was against Minneapolis City, an opponent that Dakota Fusion used to play about 3-4 seasons ago. Vlora FC would end up losing that game by the final score of 5-1. In that last home game against Minneapolis City about 10-12 days ago, right in that general time frame. Well, for the Dakota Fusion, they got home late last night. Their bus pulled into the office in Fargo about just a little bit after 1:30, somewhere between 1:30 and 2 in the morning. So we'll see if there's any sluggishness from that trip, but if there is any sluggishness, it may be overcome by a little bit of momentum boost, as they absolutely took care of business against the Minnesota Blizzard, putting 8 balls into the back of the net, winning 8-0 last night. Brandon Garcia had 2 goals. Richard Bushmeister had 2 goals. Raisuke Miyata had a goal. Shotoda had a goal. Inchin Han had a goal. And Alex Benitez also had a goal for the Fusion. And they had a really good wrap-up to their regular season. So the Fusion, they wrapped up a playoff spot in the NPSL playoffs with their home win a couple days before that game last night. While Vlora, back in their home section, will not be participating in the playoffs this time around. So that's a look at what these 2 teams have done recently. We'll take another timeout. Once again, a big thanks to our sponsors, Essentia Health, our scoreboard sponsor, as well as they're providing the trainers for any, hopefully not, injuries that may occur in this game, or for any player medical needs that are needed. We got our friends from Essentia Health here as the game trainers this afternoon. A little bit earlier start than normal than we're used to. 7 o'clock is the normal start, but today it's a 5:30 kick. And we'll be back with more of this matchup right after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh! Making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this.
Yes.
Woo! And these.
So good.
And definitely this.
I love you. Woo!
Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a fan.
MTI, Synergy for Success. MTI offers 24/7 service to manage your customer base by processing orders and securing additional sales in real time, all while you concentrate on your core business responsibilities. Let MTI help you today. MTI is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast and wishes the team the best of luck in today's game.
Welcome back to Jim Go to Stadium pregame show on the air now here with this NISA Cup tournament match between the Dakota Fusion and Vlora FC. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. We certainly appreciate it. Certainly looking forward to this matchup. Dakota Fusion have been absolutely unbelievable. They have actually not lost. They've had 3 ties. That's as close as they've come to losing this season, is on 3 ties. And 2 of those, I think I have to double check. I don't have that particular note in front of me, but I believe all 3 draws happen on the road. They have won every game at home, if memory serves me correctly, with my notes not being readily available here with me. But let's go ahead and take a look at these 2 teams side by side, if we are able to do so. And let's see here. This button's not working, so let's go over to this button here. There we go. Now it's working. So as I mentioned, with the win last night, the Dakota Fusion wrap up the regular season with an overall record of 9 wins, 3 draws, and no losses. The Vlora FC comes in with a 4-2-4 record in that same. Of course, the Fusion play, as many of the Fusion fans know, in the NPSL North. Vlora FC comes out of UPSL Midwest West Conference. When Vlora plays on the road, they are actually a much better team than they are at home this season. Their home and away records are exactly mirrored flip-flop. They are 3-1-1 when playing on the road, but when they play at home, they are only 1-1-3. So, like I said, it's an exact flip-flop of their road record. So, Vlora is a much better road team than they were at home this season. Conference opponents don't necessarily matter. It's the same as the regular season records. The Dakota Fusion are first in their conference with the win last night. They move up to 30 points, and they have home field advantage. The road to the national finals runs through Moorhead, Minnesota, and the Dakota Fusion in the NPSL. Which I could, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that could be the first time in program history that that's been the case. They've certainly had home playoff matches in the past, but I don't know if they've had home field advantage up through into the national bracket, which is the case this season. So very successful season for the Dakota Fusion. Vlora FC finished 6th in their conference with 14 points. The Dakota Fusion, with their 8-0 win last night against Minnesota Blizzard on the road, increased their goal differential to 30, outscoring their opponents 34-4. And the first goal of the season and goals 2, 3, and 4 of the season were separated by about 6 or 7 matches, if memory serves me correctly there. Vlora's outscored their opponents 16-13, so they do have a +3 on the goal differential. They come in with a 1-game winning streak, so after losing to Minneapolis City, they would win their last game on the road. They are 2-1-2 in their last 5 games, while the Fusion are 4-1-0 in the last 5 games and come in on a 3-game winning streak. Once again, in last night's game against the Minnesota Blizzard, Alex Benitez had 1 goal, along with Inchin Han, Raisuke Miyata, and Shotoda all had a goal apiece, and both Brandon Garcia and Richard Bushmeister had a pair of goals. You will see all of those individuals, and along with a few more, in today's game, along with one of the locals, Ben Colburn, who will get the start on defense. He'll be wearing number 15 out on the field today. All right, coming up next, you got your keys to the game that are brought to you by Town and Country Credit Union. Once again, it's the Dakota Fusion and Vlora FC here at Jim Goda Stadium in Moorhead. It's a NISA Cup tournament match. More of your pregame show brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash is coming up next here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Town and Country Credit Union has been positively impacting the communities they serve for nearly 80 years. With over 10 convenient locations inside of North Dakota and a focus on continual growth, Town and Country Credit Union provides financial products and services to their more than 23,000 members each and every day. For more information on how you can become a member, visit townandcountry.org today to discover what Town and Country Credit Union can do for you.
Here's what needs to be done to win this game.
All right, welcome back. Your keys to the game brought to you by Town and Country Credit Union. For Vlora FC, just make some smart on-field decisions in the back third and set your tone early. So what do I mean by that? They want to set their tone early. I don't know if I mentioned this early in the pregame show. I may have. But Dakota Fusion came back from their 8-0 road game last night. Just right before 2 a.m. So if there is any sluggishness and tired players, that might be one of the few advantages that Vlora FC might have in this contest today. So they're going to set their tone early. If they can get an early goal and really put the Fusion on their backs to the wall, that could definitely be a factor moving forward through the remainder of the 90 minutes of play, or however many minutes it would have after that first goal was potentially scored. So, and then make smart on-field decisions in the back third. The Dakota Fusion, for those who have watched the Dakota Fusion all season this year, they are really, really good at possessing the ball, whether it's short passes, long passes, medium passes, crossing or switching fields. They are really good at controlling the ball. So, and they're also really good on defense. So you want to make those decisions in the back third and just make sure you can move up the field into the middle third and the front third, and don't make any critical turnovers or I don't want to use the word dumb, but careless turnovers would probably be the best way to put that. So those are your couple of the keys to the game here for Vlora FC. And for the Dakota Fusion, be content with passing back to the defenders. As I kind of hinted about a little bit ago, the Dakota Fusion, they have excellent ability to make triangular passes, what I like to call shoelace-to-shoelace passes, and they also have good field vision to find their players, their forwards and their upper midfielders, down the field for a long ball to create potential breakaway opportunities. And as they scored 8 goals last night, that's one example of what can happen with that style of offense for the Fusion. Play your game. It's your field, so play your game. Everything that you've done this season has worked. You haven't lost a game yet. You had a few draws on the road, so just keep doing what you're doing, and you should be able to come out of here with a victory today in your, I believe, the first ever NISA Cup tournament game. So we'll see how these two match up here. We are still waiting on the starting lineup, so we'll get those here for you shortly. We'll take another We'll take another break. We'll come back with more of your pregame show right after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
What's up with all the pizza?
It took us 10 years, but Domino's is finally on Uber Eats. So we're giving away $10 million in free Domino's pizza.
What'd you just say?
Yeah, $10 million in free pizza.
Say that again, shorter.
Okay, how about 10 milli?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, money. 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million.
That's a lot of millies.
10 million free pizza. Order Domino's now on Uber Eats and claim your free pizza.
Get that bag.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
All right, welcome back as Vlora FC is on the field now. Looks like we have a frozen camera, so let's get that frozen camera fixed here really quick. Just give me a brief moment here. A couple of button clicks should take care of the problem. There we go, and there's a look at Vlora FC, whose logo is red, but today they'll be wearing what looks like white jerseys with blue numbers. So. And red warm-up jerseys. So what we will we don't the color white doesn't work on our graphics due to the white text for lettering, but we'll keep it as is at red there. But so Vlora FC, Dakota Fusion, they're two teams that are participating in the NISA Cup tournament. The other ones are Inter Detroit, Michigan Stars FC, FC Milwaukee Torrent, and Pass FC, along with Vlora FC and Dakota Fusion. With Vlora FC and let me tell you a little bit about NISA. I lost my notes there, but I got it back. So NISA, otherwise known as the National Independent Soccer Association, it began in 2019. It's sanctioned in their third tier of the American soccer pyramid with the likes of MLS Next Pro and USL League One. In 2020, NISA created the NISA Independent Cup Tournament, which is one of the games that you'll see here today, that would feature independent professional teams against high-quality amateur teams in a regional format. So to kind of break that down a little bit, the independent professional team would be Vlora FC, and the high-quality amateur team would be Dakota Fusion in that example. So Vlora FC and Dakota Fusion were both invited to participate in this year's cup, and it's two of 30 teams competing, but the ones competing in the Great Lakes regions are the ones that I mentioned earlier, including the Michigan Stars FC, which play in the NISA Cup, in the NISA League. Inter Detroit, who plays in the Midwest Premier League. Dakota Fusion FC, which plays in the NPSL, or otherwise known as National Premier Soccer League. Milwaukee Torrent, which also plays in the NPSL. And Pass FC, which plays in the UPSL, the same as Vlora FC. So once again, this game is set to kick off at 5:30 here in just a few minutes. So we're going to take one more break, and when we return, we'll have your starting lineups, and we'll send it over to our PA announcer for those starting lineups as well. And we'll do that here in 60, maybe 90 seconds right here on MSPN Digital Television. Once again, this has been your pregame show brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
NTSI is committed to working together with customers by combining industry-leading services with our unique consultative approach and analyze your needs to create a cost-effective, powerful solution for your company. For over 20 years, we have had thousands of satisfied clients. Let us help you next. Call 701-235-6874 or visit our website n-tsi.com to learn more about NTSI Network and Technology Solutions.
MTI, Synergy for Success. MTI offers 24/7 service to manage your customer base by processing orders and securing additional sales in real time, all while you concentrate on your core business responsibilities. Let MTI help you today. MTI is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast and wishes the team the best of luck in today's game. Town and Country Credit Union has been positively impacting the communities they serve for nearly 80 years. With over 10 convenient locations inside of North Dakota and a focus on continual growth, Town and Country Credit Union provides financial products and services to their more than 23,000 members each and every day. For more information on how you can become a member, visit townandcountry.org today to discover what Town and Country Credit Union can do for you.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
All right, welcome back. As we get ready to announce the teams, we'll send it over to our PA announcer here right now.
So we all gonna have same warm-ups, same stuff. So we go to games, you always have teams. That's
All right, welcome everybody.
Well, for this NISA for like competing, the visitors on the scoreboard, Vlora this time it's 160, but you get full warm-up.
Dakota,
so when we go to games, you have to wear it.
We'll start with the visitors on the left-hand side.
Our trainers are still cheaper
Head coach Christian Valdez, assistant Aldo Amada. And in numeric order, your starters look like this.
No, that's the idea. I said,
On defense, number 2,
we'll sign up the president.
Why aren't you all there?
We'll sign up the president.
Oscar Alvarez. On defense, number 5, Shane Lazaro Marshall. On defense, number 6, Alexander Matthias.
They played last
At
night.
midfield, number 7.
They played in Minneapolis. But I'm sure he rotated quite a bit. Yeah, they had like MPSL games. This is like a cup. There was a 16, including these guys. There's 4 more teams like from Illinois, from Michigan. So they all play each other. So the winners will play each other. So whoever wins the all 6 actually will play like a pro team.
So there's like 6 rounds.
This is 3. No, it's basically I think 3 rounds or something. You get 2-3 games. You have to win them all, and the winner will. It's like a cup, you know, like in England, FA Cup. Yeah. So if you start lower, if you win your games, you get shot at the bigger. So if they win these games, they could play like a team that plays like 2nd division or something. I heard they've been doing good, though. They're really good too. These Japanese kids are so good.
Yeah, I heard they have 8, 9 of them.
Dude, they play. Holy. They can keep the ball. They run.
Running is everything.
But they're good technically too. Like they can move the ball. Like this is the best fusion team I ever seen. Even better than our team. Yes. These guys would kill us.
No, I mean like the first two ever.
Yeah. I think these guys would kill us. I don't know. I think they're technically stronger than us. And they run more. I don't know. I guess we'll never know because we don't have a chance to play.
You guys are way older than them.
Yeah, but no, they're good. I respect these guys. Like the number 7, kid can play fucking shit. He's not starting. He was injured, but he's starting in. Number 8
He's
and
not been
number
playing?
7.
Nobin.
Nobin can make the 18, but
He told me he played.
He played a couple games, but when they're all healthy, he can't make the team.
But ban over.
And starting in that for Dakota Fusion,
He has structure.
Nobin's is play defender too.
But he's center back.
But this guy is taller.
The other one's
size. Nobin is a.
And now, if you are able to use
But listen, he normally doesn't start. Normally he's the captain and the number 4. Like normally he doesn't start.
again, the concession stands are open to the right of the grandstand. Restrooms are located right around the corner from the concession stand. Best of luck to both teams in today's NISA Cup Tournament contest, and let's play some soccer.
Prošlo je igrao, ovaj gojsko. Ima jedno 2-3 sedmice kako je počeo trenirati. A ovdje on sjedio sa mnom, a ja mu vičem, gore on si igrati. On bio i ovaj, brate, ovdje sad mi sjedli, baš mi gledali utakmice. A ja mu vičem, što drugo radiš? Ja, igraj se. Znam da možeš igrati sa njima, igrati od forma.
On može puno trčati.
Može, on igra on fino. On igra fino, igrao sam protiv njega, igra fino. Što je jes, šta. Šta drugo radiš, sjedi kući, pa bolje ti igra.
Pa igram s njima. Igra li protiv njih?
All right, we are ready to go here at Dakota Stadium in Moorhead as we get ready for this NISA Cup tournament matchup here between the Dakota Fusion, who will be taking the team photo in the black jerseys with white numbers, and Vlora FC, who will be in primary white jerseys with some light gray stripes and blue numbers on the back of each jersey. Right now it is 73 and cloudy. We do have a 30% chance of rain, but nothing significant as far as severe weather is concerned, although the sky may look a little deceiving otherwise. Hour-by-hour forecast, we should stay in the low to mid-70s for the duration of this contest here. Like I said, right now we're at about 73. We could float right around 73 to 75 right in that general area here over the course of this game. So we'll see how all that goes. But that shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, there's a nice breeze going through Dakota Stadium here in Moorhead today. And as a result, it doesn't quite feel like 73. But down there on the turf, it's always warmer than it is elsewhere. So 73 might be a more accurate temperature down there on the turf. Once again, your starting goalies for Vlora FC is going to be number 1, Mitchell Wolf. And over on the other side for Dakota Fusion is going to be number 98, goalie Vincent Sanchez. Once again, the Dakota Fusion in the black jerseys and Vlora FC in the white jerseys. And a big thanks to Andy, one of the team representatives for Vlora FC, for talking with me on the phone yesterday and going over some name pronunciations for Vlora FC. I think I got them all down, which is awesome. I love that. And we're underway here for this NISA Cup tournament match here at Dakota Stadium, and Dakota Fusion will have the ball to start things off. Once again, they'll be content to swing it back to their defensemen here in this one and look for those opportunities for a long ball to go upfield. On the near side there is number 16, Oliver Benson, and then Ben Colburn is from Moorhead, Minnesota, and he'll be wearing number 14 playing defense for the Dakota Fusion. And right now that's Takumi Kumakurua, who'll get it over to the aforementioned Ben Colburn, and then right back to Kumakurua. Kumakurua now over to the near side here for Oliver Benson. Benson back to Kumakurua, and Kumakurua will look over to the other side. He has a little bit of space, and he'll dish it off there to his teammate Nicholas Robinson. Robinson back over to Colburn, far side. Now on the far sideline as they work it up to midfield. And they'll look for that long ball up clock to Sato. Takumi Sato wearing number 18. A couple of taps later, back over to Oliver Benson here on the near side. Benson trying to sneak through a couple defenders, and we'll have a whistle on a stoppage in play, and there'll be a free kick from just outside the goal box here for the Dakota Fusion. So this free kick will come from about 27 yards out from the goal. Once again, Dakota Fusion coming off an 8-0 road win over Minnesota Blizzard last night. Got their bus pulled into Fargo just shortly before 2 a.m. Here's Toshiki Makimoto, and a header is on, and a nice diving save on the other side there by Mitchell Wolf. And we got a frozen camera. We'll get that fixed. I promise you. I'm an expert at this part of it. All right, so back to action now. Nice defensive play there by Alan Molina for Vlora FC. It'll be a throw-in for the Fusion here. Oliver Benson will take that throw-in, drop it back there for Kumakurua. Kumakurua, and a couple passes later, right back to Kumakurua now, as they work that triangle passing method in the back third here. And that ricocheted off the head of a Vlora guy trying to. That was Alan Molina, whose head it ricocheted off of there, and. Right now, Toshiki Makimoto with it. A couple passes later, it's right back to the defense here for the Fusion. Kumakurua will work it over near side here for Benson. Benson has a sideline to work with, and a nice thread the needle pass there onto the foot of Nicholas Robinson. Ball gets deflected around. And now they'll work it near side here for Alexander Matthias. And that'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a Fusion throw in. They'll wait patiently for Oliver Benson to come up, and he'll toss it in quickly. Benson has it. Back to Kumakurua. And right back to Kumakurua on the return pass from Makamito. And now the Fusion look to create some opportunity to go on an attack here. They'll push it to the outside. I believe that's Nikolai Lai. Lai inside. A header attempt there by Yuto Nishio. And Yuru Noshio cannot get that one to go, and they'll be cleared by the Vlora defense, but it's right up on touch there for Luis Pinto. Pinto will drop it off there for Talvin Va, who scored a goal in that home matchup a little over a week ago. Scored a pair of them in the matter of about 3-4 minutes. So the Fusion pick it up again right there at midfield. Vlora defense right on them. And now they have a foot race here. It's a 2-on-1 and a nice save by Mitchell Wolf on the opportunity there by Toshiki Makimoto. And that'll end up being a corner kick here for the Fusion. So Fusion will line up at the top of the box as it's come in, and it goes a little bit wide left. Goal kick here for Vlora FC. Once again, we thank you for tuning in. No matter which team you're cheering for, we wish your team the best of luck in today's contest. And outside of the final numbers on the scoreboard, we hope that may be the only thing that one of the two fan bases would not enjoy about this broadcast. Once again, our friends from Essentia Health are on site to attend to any medical issues that may occur during the game here. Oliver Benson will drop it back. Kumakurua switches sides over to the far side for the Fusion. Kumakurua and the Fusion doing exactly what we talked about in the keys of the game, keeping content back in the back third and looking for that long ball opportunity. And here's Nicholas Robinson. Robinson centering pass, top of the box. It's there onto the foot of, couldn't quite see who that was. Now comes back out to Luis Pinto. Pinto will drop it all the way back to midfield. And a pass was intercepted. And a nice sliding effort there by Oliver Benson to regain possession of the ball for the Fusion. That's another thing we talked about in the pregame show. The Fusion very, very good at having possession of the ball no matter where the ball is at on the field. Little miscue on the far sideline, and as a result, Talvin Vaugh will give it up to a teammate to throw it in for the Fusion. They'll get it back to midfield and all the way back to Kumakurua. Kumakurua looking for some space as he is charged initially there by Alan Molina. And now right back to Kumakurua. Kumakurua will put it there onto the foot of Nicholas Robinson. Robinson back to Kumakurua, and Kumakurua will send it all the way back to Sanchez. Sanchez quickly switches sides here for the Fusion, and they'll try the opposite side of the field. And that's an onside ball, but the goaltender, Mitchell Wolf for Vlora FC, will get there first. Toshiki Makimoto was charging in on the far side. Back the other way, Shane Lazaro Marshall for Vlora FC. A couple passes later, it's Matthias now here. And now Vlora will look for that long ball up front. It's initially touched by Kumakurua, and he's able to maintain control, at least initially. And now with it here for Vlora is Franklin Schudeman. Schudeman with a centering pass. It's cleared out there by the Fusion defense. Comes right back onto the foot of Matthias. Matthias, a couple passes later, they'll switch it, top the box, chipped up and in, and that will be a save there for Sanchez. 9th minute of play here, still 0-0 in this contest, in this NISA Cup tournament match between the Dakota Fusion and Vlora FC. Dakota Fusion, of course, playing in the NPSL, and Vlora FC in the UPSL. Vlora FC out of the Midwest West Conference in their league, and Dakota Fusion playing the North Conference of the NPSL. Once again, the Fusion have outscored their opponents 34-4 this season, and some would argue that it should be 34-3. There was a fluke goal couple games ago scored by their opponent from the center spot. And some contact will result in a free kick here for Vlora FC. So it will be goalie Mitchell Wolf who will take this free kick, and he'll quickly tap it off to the side there, and now they'll move it upfield. Schudeman battling for it. There's a little bit of a push. A couple of Fusion fans see that and express their vocal opinions on it. I don't know if you could hear that in our crowd mic or not, but I certainly heard it. So the Fusion will control at midfield. It's Talvin Vaugh. And now on the near side, coming up is Robinson. He'll kick it out for Sato. Sato back to Robinson down by the goal line. Centering pass was deflected out for a Dakota Fusion corner kick. So this corner kick will come from the near side. And right onto the goal line, looking for that centering pass back to the top edge of the box. It's sent in. Head air is up over the crossbar as Mitchell Wolf came up and tried to grab it with his hands. So a couple of chances here for the Fusion. That one was set up rather nicely, maybe a little bit high on that corner kick there. First touch just beyond midfield as the Fusion regain control of it right away. Here's Sato, and that loose ball goes back to Vlora FC. With it over on the far side, Avery Larson for Vlora. And now Talvin Vaugh moves it up, intercepted. Loose ball out of bounds. That will go to the Fusion on the throw-in. Head coach Alex Trent coming out to the sideline to give some verbal and hand gesture instructions to the Fusion team on the field. Here's Kuma Karua. He'll dump it all the way back to Sanchez. Right back to Kuma Karua. So the Fusion chewing up time here in their own end. Trying to create space, looking for that long ball opportunity, and that pass is intercepted by Schudeman. And Schudeman's trying to make a move. He's one-on-one there with Luis Pinto. And Schudeman still with it. Top of the box shot. Blocked on the way to the net. Never made it all the way through. Like what I'm seeing from both teams here so far in the contest as we are about to close in on the 14th minute of play here at Jim Dakota Stadium. 45-minute halves for those who were not already aware of that. Throw in. It's first touch there by Matthias. And now the Fusion recontrol. They get it out here to Robinson. And here's Nishio. And it's taken away by Robles Ortiz. Ortiz will push it back here. I believe that's Matthias, and it was. Matthias will switch sides of the field, and Vlora FC will try and bring it up the other side of the field here against the Fusion defense, with 70% or more of the action being down on the side of the field where Mitchell Wolf is at so far here in this contest. No true chances yet. Well, we could give them that one chance on that shot from the top of the box just a moment ago, because it would have went on net had the defender not been there. So we'll count that as a chance. And that one is ricocheted out of bounds. Nicely there by Oliver Benson to stop any momentum moving forward that Vlora FC would have. So Matthias will toss it in here for Vlora FC. He'll send it back to his defense. With it there was Marshall. He'll flip it over to the far side, and once again, they'll try that far side to advance up the field here. Vlora will try to control it. Nice move there by Schudeman. Schudeman's been the best player on the field so far here, based on what I've seen for Vlora FC. He's wearing number 9 out there for Vlora FC. Ortiz putting on the extra speed there as it's finally cleared by Sanchez. And now the Fusion gain control of it. That pass intended there for Oliver Benson gets deflected out of bounds. Benson will quickly throw it back in. 16th, almost the 17th minute of play. Still no score here at Jim Dakota Stadium, as this first half has been an entertaining one so far here in this NISA Cup tournament. I believe it's 6 teams participating in the Midwest region of the tournament, but a total of 30 teams overall participating in the tournament. 6 or 8. I looked at it and I read it, talked about it in the pregame show, but I never wrote it down to memorize it. So we have a far side throw in here for the Fusion. It's Nicola Lai who will toss it in. And Lai gets into Talvin Vaugh, right back to Lai. Lai will dump it all the way back. And now Kuma Karua will have it at midfield here for the Fusion. He'll get it all the way back to Sanchez. Sanchez being charged here. That's some pressure there from Vlora FC on. That's pressure that the Fusion are not used to seeing this season. Here's Sato from the top corner of the box. He makes a move. Left foot cross across the face of the goal. Nobody there. Nishio is going to try and do something with it here. Ball bouncing around like a pinball inside the box. The Fusion come away with it. Top of the box, a nice pass there. Ooh, and a slight trip up. And that one's into the back of the net, and the Fusion score. Scoring the goal for the Fusion is defenseman Nicola Lai. And it's 1-0 in the 18th minute. Dakota Fusion.
Scoring the goal in the 18th minute for the Fusion, number Nicola Lai.
So 1-0 in favor of the Fusion now on their third chance of the game. Once again, Vlora FC not relinquishing on their pressure there on Fusion goalie Sanchez.
The number 4 did nicely with the fakes forward and then turns around and just plays the goal. Simple body fake, just throw him out.
So it took almost 20 minutes to score the first goal of this one. You kind of had a feeling that goal was coming there. After Yudo Nishio inside there made a nice header move, and then he was able to get a back kick on it, and he was able to pinball it around inside of the box. Nicola Lai charges up, has some space and a wide open shot on net from the top of the box, and is able to punch it into the back of the net. So the Fusion get that first goal in the 18th minute. Once again, they won last night 8-0 against the Minnesota Blizzard. Scoring goals in that contest. Inchin Han had a goal. Alex Benitez had a goal. Raisuke Miyata had a goal. Shotoda had a goal. Richard Bushmeister had 2 goals, and Brandon Garcia had 2 goals. In that 8-0 win over the Minnesota Blizzard last night. And all of those individuals I just mentioned are playing in today's game. And the one player who didn't score a goal yesterday just put one in a couple minutes ago. It's the 35th goal of the season for the Fusion, with 34 of them coming in conference play. And that'll be another corner kick here for Dakota Fusion. Taking the kick is Toshiki Makimoto, who will take the corner kick here for the Fusion. Once again, the Fusion setting up at the top of the box there. Makimoto charges, puts it up into the air, and that one's deflected out to Talvin Va, top of the box. He chips one in, headed back, and it's over the crossbar. So another nice opportunity there for the Dakota Fusion. Couldn't capitalize on that one. So Mitchell Wolf will Put his right foot on that one, send it to the far side beyond midfield, and it's chipped around. The Fusion pick up the possession again. And a whistle there will draw some contact as a Vlora player tumbles to the turf. And a free kick here for Vlora FC. So they'll move the ball back a little bit here. 53 yards out from the net is where this free kick will come from. And he'll put it right into the box. Fusion are there. Couple headers, pushes it back out to the box, and it's caught up to by Nisha here on the near side. Pass sent to the wrong person. And now Vlora has an opportunity, and they put it into the net.
That was a good ball. He should have kicked it out. He lost the ball. Just kick it forward. Kick it out. Kick it all the way out. He put it back in traffic.
And scoring the goal for Vlora FC is Tenzin Walker, the midfielder. Coming in the 24th minute of play.
Direkt na glavu. I nema ono ga prešlo, golmana ne ima. Pa ja, pa ja. To ne može ne promašiš. Odmah. Dobro, odmah unutrašnjo. Odmah ono kvart.
Scoring goal for Vlora FC in the 24th minute, number 7 midfielder Tenzin Walker.
Ne znam, ja nisam vidio puno vi kako ste igrali. Meni se čini da ste vi bili bolji.
So on the third chance of the game, Vlora FC ties it up at 1-1. So a couple of great goals, and the Vlora goal might be a little bit more impressive considering that they have not had many opportunities or playing time for that matter down on this end of the field until the last couple of minutes. So 1-1 on goals in the 18th and 24th minute. Nikolai Lai for the Fusion, the 18th minute. And Tenzin Walker for Vlora FC here in the 24th minute. And now Vlora FC is going to look for another opportunity here, and they will give it up. It'll be a free kick here for the Fusion.
Yeah, that happens when you have the ball, you don't release it fast enough. You get pressed by two guys, you lose the ball, and that's the problem. Get rid of that ball.
So Sanchez will switch it over to the far side.
Look at this.
Once again, Vlora continuing to pressure, and so far that's worked for the Fusion.
He shouldn't be dribbling.
No, hell no.
Fusion usually content with making several passes in the backfield. Vlora figured that out early, and now they put the pressure on. And the Fusion can't be as content anymore in that back third. At least at the moment, as long as Vlora keeps doing what they're doing, they cannot be content in the back third like they are most of the time. So that adjustment and game plan has worked well for Vlora up to this point. Here's Talvin Vaugh with it. And that pass misfired, but able to come back to Kumakurua at midfield. Kumakurua will send it back over there for, I believe that is Colburn, and it is. Quick pass inside, and now they'll switch fields here. For Benson. Benson puts it inside. Sato lost it and is dumped back to the goalie there by Oscar Alvarez. Alvarez, excuse me. And I'll be tripped up. I think we're going to have a card here, actually. Well, maybe not. It looked like he was waving at the Vlora player and like he was thinking about pulling out a card, but he won't. It'll be a free kick for the Fusion, but once again, Toshiki Makimoto puts the right foot on it. Into the box. First touch there by Vlora. Comes back out to Benson. Benson looked to make a move. Couldn't complete that move, and Vlora will come away with the ball. Oh, nice move there by Kumakurua to keep possession as they'll dump it all the way back to Sanchez. Now back to Kumakurua, has a little bit of space to work with. Ben Colburn will flip it over and he'll get it right back. And Colburn will give it right back to Kumakurua. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez looks one way and then puts the ball up into the middle of the field. Oliver Benson charging. Does it take the bounce they need? No, it does not. Catching up to it there for Vlora FC was Matthias. And now Unishio, oh, and a nice save. Excellent save by Mitchell Wolf. Out of bounds, I think that's going to be a Fusion throw-in. The sideline official will agree. So find its way back to Sanchez. Sanchez will put a right foot on it and send it out of bounds for a Vlora throw-in. That'll be taken there by Matthias. I believe it's Matthias. Yes, it is. And that was out of bounds, so that'll be a Fusion throw-in from just about midfield. Talvin Vaz, the closest Fusion player to the ball at the moment. And a whistle and a free kick coming up here for the Fusion. Maybe it looks like some words are exchanged between the players there, and as well as the official and the Vlora player involved in that one. That centering pass deflected back out to the guy who made the centering pass, who tried to put it back in. And now he'll put it back in again. And a nice job defensively there by Shane Lazaro Marshall to keep that one out of the box, at least momentarily here for Vlora FC. So once again, I don't know that language, so hopefully that's clean words that they're saying there. Once again, we remind you that that's part of live sports. People cheering or maybe heckling the other team, whatever the case may be. And it's not a planned part of our broadcast.
špicom. A sad imaš...
Telvin Va flips it back. Kumakurua for Benson. Benson sends it upfield. Makimoto chasing after it and catching up to it there for Vlora was Marshall. It'll eventually end up in the hands of Mitchell Wolf, as Makimoto will stay close to the Vlora goaltender. And now he'll take a few steps back. Colburn got the first touch on that for the Fusion. It was a go out of bounds via Vlora throwing. I believe that is Tenzane Walker, the goal scorer, who was going to throw it in, and then he left it for a teammate. And it was indeed Walker. So Vlora now playing more on this end of the field than they were at the start of the game. And so far, they've been able to punch one into the net. And that one will be put out of bounds, and it'll be a corner kick here for Vlora FC. Their first one of the game. We'll see what they do with it here. 1-1, goal scored in the 18th minute and the 24th minute. 18th minute by the Fusion's Nicola Lai, and the 24th minute by Vlora's Tenzane Walker. Corner kick sent in there by Vlora's Ortiz. Cleared out momentarily by the Fusion. Now back into the box. And pinballed around with no clear possession. And that shot never made it through. Nice block there by Ben Colborn, the Moorhead native, playing here in Moorhead, Minnesota for the Dakota Fusion. Long toss on the throw-in. "35th minute of play here at Jim Goda Stadium. Sanchez will set it up for a goal kick. And the first one to touch it there was Matthias for Vlora. And it's kept alive there by Robinson. Robinson looking for a centering pass. It did not get up in the air, and the Vlora defense able to take the ball back. Bringing it up here is Avery Larson.
Come on, ref!
Collision there. Slow to get up for the Fusion was Luis Pinto.
Antoni utakmicu. Džabe im dao penal. Džabe im dao on imao penal. Dijete izbacio loptu. Vezić udari loptu, izbacio i zakačio ga. A prvi loptu izbacio skroz. On penal. Sreća pogodi stati. Čovjek staga polju uveće. Prododi. Što ovaj nije mu rekao.
So just under 10 minutes to go, plus whatever stoppage time they may apply here in the... Ooh, that looked dangerously close to a handball there on the Fusion's Benson. And now a free kick here for Vlora. So this will come 40 yards out from the goal. Taking the kick here is Ortiz. We'll see if Ortiz makes a simple pass or puts something on net. He'll make a somewhere in between the two, and he'll put it right into the hands there of Sanchez. Sanchez quickly puts a right foot on it, sends it over to the far side, and that will continue to roll down the field for a Vlora throw-in. 37th minute of play. Nice crowd on hand here at Jim Goda Stadium for this NISA Plus Cup matchup, tournament matchup. It's a single elimination. The winner moves on. The other team is done for the tournament. It's controlled there by Marshall for Vlora, and now sent upfield. First touch by Colburn. Couple of nice passes there for the Fusion to create some extra space. Now they'll dump it back to midfield. Kumakurua with a short pass there. And now Kumakurua will get it right back. Talvin Va works it inside there for Pinto. Couple Fusion players on side. Nisho, and that one goes over the crossbar. It was a pass intended for Yudo Nishayo. When I gotta say it quickly, I say it wrong, and when I stop to look at the roster, I say it right. Nishayo. So corner kick here for the Fusion. Corner kick will be taken by Takumi Sato. And Nishayo from the top of the box. Talvin Va pops one up, put inside, ricocheted around. Eventually comes out to the near sideline here. And some nice moves there by Robinson to keep control of the ball. Sends it over to Talvin Va. Va trying to make a move. He'll back up a little bit, put it onto the foot of Pinto. Nice to see that Pinto's okay. He was slow to get up earlier. We'll drop it back. Kumakurua now will touch up on it at midfield as they'll continue that triangle passing. And I'm surprised he wasn't offside. From my initial vantage point, it kind of looked like he was. Didn't matter because the ball didn't come through to him anyway, but now they'll drop it all the way back to Sanchez. So win or lose here for the Fusion. It'll be a nice test. It's been a nice test so far to get them primed up for playoff play, which is starting here July 10th. And if the Fusion win that July 10th game, they'll have another game here at Jim Goda Stadium on July 13th. And if they win the game on the 13th, they'll have another game here at Jim Goda Stadium on July 20th. Like I said, the road to the national finals runs through Moorhead, Minnesota here at Jim Goda Stadium. It's the first time in Fusion program history that they've had home field advantage throughout the entirety of the playoffs. They've had home playoff games in the past, but never home field advantage through the entirety of it. Vlora FC lost their final home game of the season about 2 weeks ago by the final score of 5-1 to Minneapolis City, a team that used to play in the NPSL against the Dakota Fusion. That was about 3 or 4 seasons ago, the last time the Fusion played Minneapolis. And now Vlora looking for an opportunity, and the shot attempt was blocked. They'll come out of the box. Nishayo chasing after it. That one bounces around, and it's cleared away nicely there by Robinson. But it goes right to the foot of Marshall. And now Vlora will make an attack right back. We'll see if they can do anything. Nice. Oh, and it's off the crossbar. It was shot from about 20, 21 yards away, and he nailed it off the crossbar. That opportunity coming in the 42nd minute of play for Vlora FC.
Good entrance, good entrance.
Stealing attention from everybody.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, the Dakota Fusion struck first on a goal by Nicola Lai in the 18th minute to make it 1-0. Wow, just under 6 minutes later, Vlora would tie it up in the 24th minute with a goal from Tenzing Walker. The Fusion were playing their game in the first, we'll say 12 to 15 minutes. And then since then, Vlora has tightened things up, and it's been back and forth with about equal play at both sides of the field up to this point. As we close in on the 44th minute of play, about 20 seconds away from it, another corner kick here for the Fusion. Taking the corner kick here for Dakota Fusion is the defenseman Oliver Benson. Benson will send it in, and not much happening there. Top of the box, shot up and just over the crossbar on the nice shot there by Toshiki Makimoto. That was an electric shot there by Makimoto. And now comes all the way back to this end of the field, and Fusion will try and reset from the defensive end. Not sure where that music's coming from. Not supposed to have music played in the game, but it's not coming from any of our equipment, so.
Not loud enough. It's not loud enough. So in the bigger games, I tell fans to be quiet too.
Nishayo
Too much noise.
works it inside, and now quick pass to Benson, another quick pass right back to Pinto. Pinto sends it over to Colburn. Colburn up top, Robinson has it now. Robinson tried to chip it inside. It was deflected out. It'll be a Fusion throw-in from that far side.
You should brought another one of the two of those. So we have surround sound system.
You should just put like big crowd.
You know what I mean? One is not a, two you have sound surround. Shoot that.
Fusion can't get a shot on goal here. Benson making a nice move through defenders, and he's broken through, and it got deflected by goalie Mitchell Wolf to the outside. And we are now into stoppage time. Benson got through what 9 times out of 10 no player would get through. I don't know how he got through those 4 defenders who left him basically no space at all. It's kind of like a running back in football, and he just used his own power to get through a wall that looked unbreakable. And an opportunity there for the Fusion, but an even better save by Mitchell Wolf on a point-blank chance. And I'll do it for the first half. We're all knotted up at 1 apiece here at halftime at Jim Goda Stadium. We'll take a timeout here and add up some numbers and come back with your halftime show in just a moment here on MSPN Digital Television. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids and it's really hard trying to juggle our lifestyles. Yaya has dance, DJ has basketball, and then we have to get the kids to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using Uber teen accounts. I was able to set up a teen account for Yaya and she requested her own ride. She was able to get to her destination and I was able to take the kids to the doctor, and Don was able to take DJ to his basketball practice.
Add your teen to your Uber account today.
NTSI is committed to working together with customers by combining industry-leading services with our unique consultative approach and analyze your needs to create a cost-effective, powerful solution for your company. For over 20 years, we have had thousands of satisfied clients. Let us help you next. Call 701-235-6874 or visit our website n-tsi.com to learn more about NTSI Network and Technology Solutions.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Town and Country Credit Union has been positively impacting the communities they serve for nearly 80 years. With over 10 convenient locations inside of North Dakota and a focus on continual growth, Town and Country Credit Union provides financial products and services to their more than 23,000 members each and every day. For more information on how you can become a member, visit townandcountry.org today to discover what Town and Country Credit Union can do for you. MTI, Synergy for Success. MTI offers 24/7 service to manage your customer base by processing orders and securing additional sales in real time, all while you concentrate on your core business responsibilities. Let MTI help you today. MTI is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast and wishes the team the best of luck in today's game.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
All right, welcome back. Halftime, 1-1 our score here in this NISA Plus Cup tournament match. And once again, we got a frozen camera, so let's get that part fixed before we continue on here with our halftime show. And stand by here. I'm having trouble finding the camera. There it is. Okay. All right, there you go. Should be unfrozen now. Yep, it is. Okay, awesome. All right, so once again, your halftime score 1-1. Goals, I have it as the 24th minute. The X account has it in the 23rd minute. I'm pretty confident it was the 24th minute, but maybe I'm wrong. But it was the 23rd, 24th minute. So in the 18th minute, Nicola Lai scores for the Dakota Fusion to make it 1-0. And then in the 23rd minute or the 24th minute, I'm going to go with the 24th. Tenzin Walker would score for Vlora FC, and that's where we stick here in this one. As we take a look at what the two teams have done side by side here, Dakota Fusion with scoring 1 goal on 7 chances compared to 1 goal on 4 chances for Vlora FC. An extra free kick for Dakota Fusion, 5 corner kicks and only 1 for Vlora FC. That yellow card is not right. That number was not cleared out before the game started. So my apologies for that. We're going to clear that out right about now.
But they are really, really physical. And it works for them.
Oh,
They're
that's...
really fast players. That's how they play. And I tell you what, Colombia, we're going to have hard time with these guys too. Even though I wanted Colombia to win the whole thing. I don't know. It's not going to be easy against you.
There we go. Now we just got to fix the free kicks again. But so let's look at what the two teams have done side by side here. So we'll get those free kicks adjusted here.
But he's like Ronaldinho, too much party.
There we go. I think it was that one. If not, we'll look at it during the next break and make sure it's accurate. But so thanks for bearing with me there. All right, so once again, we're at halftime here of this Dakota Fusion Vlora FC NISA Plus tournament match. Your scoreboard and scoreboard breakdown brought to you by Essentia Health. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with more of the halftime show right after this.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
MSPN Digital Television is your home this summer for each of your local area teams, including the Fargo Post 400 Stars and Comets, West Fargo Patriots, and Dakota Fusion Soccer. MSPN will be your home for exclusive coverage of the 2024 State AA Legion Baseball Tournament. And it doesn't stop there. We wrap it up with the 2024 Central Plains Regional Tournament that will lead one lucky team to Shelby, North Carolina. So jump in for the ride this summer right here on MSPN Digital Television.
All right, welcome back. Oh, that was the score that got adjusted. Okay, well, let's put another goal on the board here for Vlora FC. Ooh, yeah, there we go. So no yellow cards in this match, but now everything's back to what it was. So the kids taking advantage of some practice kicks here into the net during our halftime. Once again, if you're just tuning in, goals in the 18th and the 24th minute. Dakota Fusion in the 18th minute by Nicola Lai. And it was Walker Tenzig in the 24th minute, tying it up, and that's where we sit now here at halftime of this NISA Cup Round 1 matchup between the Fusion and Vlora FC. We continue our coverage of the Fargo Post 400 Stars here in a couple days. They got, matter of fact, tomorrow, they have Harrisburg, South Dakota. I believe that's an 11 a.m. first pitch. We'll have that game for you here on MSPN Digital Television. And then we have the Fargo Post 400 Stars. We go on the road with the Stars to Mandan, North Dakota, where the Stars will take on the Mandan Chiefs in a baseball doubleheader that starts at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then we're right back here to Moorhead for Dakota Fusion's playoff game. And I've been so busy, I don't even know who they're playing in that playoff game, but I bet you I can find out during the next commercial break. And then if they win that game, they have another game on the 13th, and we'll also have a crew going to Bozeman and Billings, Montana for a baseball invite tournament that will be happening out there over the course of the 11th through the 14th, if I'm not mistaken, 11th through the 15th possibly. You can double check our schedule on our Facebook page by going to facebook.com/MSPNDTV. And then, like I said, if the Fusion win on the 10th, they'll have another home playoff game on the 13th. And if they win on the 13th, they'll have another home playoff game on the 20th. So that's a look at the upcoming schedule here on MSPN Digital Television. Once again, we thank you for tuning in, whether you're cheering on Vlora FC or if you're tuning in cheering on Dakota Fusion. We wish your team the best of luck. It's been an entertaining game so far, and hopefully the second half lives up to the hype of the first half. That was an exciting first half of soccer. You don't get that too much in soccer matchups. These two teams, don't let the win-loss draw record fool you. These two teams are playing pretty even competition right now. Should be interesting to see how this one unfolds as we head into the second half of play. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more here in just a moment on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm letting my hooves because I'm a Buffalo. Box out! Double box out! Box out! See what I'm saying? It's just fundamentals. What? What's wrong with your faces?
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh! Making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this.
Yes.
Woo! And these.
So good.
And definitely this.
I love you. Woo!
Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a fan.
Honey, can you help me?
Sure, Mom. What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for 45 minutes from now.
Why?
Dave,
I'm telling you, just press.
Show me, just tell me.
Kid really likes cake, huh?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for an hour, 15 minutes from now.
Why?
When one of us comes up short,
We all come up short.
there's no vape in team.
Think there are only school supplies in your child's backpack? Think again. 5 e-cigarettes were hiding in plain sight. Parents, do your homework.
Learn more about vaping at health.mn.gov/e-cigarettes.
All right, welcome back. Halftime almost over with here as the referees have come out of the locker room and back onto the field. Once again, a big thank you to our sponsors, including Essentia Health, Jasmine's Cafe and C-Star in Glendon, Minnesota, Tommy's Express Car Wash, MTI and NTSI, among others, for not only making the broadcast possible, but for supporting the Dakota Fusion program as a whole throughout the numerous seasons here that they've played at Jim Goda Stadium. And we've been thankful to have the honor to be a part of that for the last 4 seasons, and I think things are pretty rock solid for season 5 moving forward here, if that, as long as everybody concurs in the off season and we don't make any huge mistakes between now and the end of the season. But I think we're good. So we'll take another 30-second timeout, and then we'll come back with the second half right after this.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
All right, teams are on the field. The officials are on the field. Our clock is set at 45. We just need a whistle to blow. It's all we need, and we'll get things started here for the second half. Once again, goal scored in the 18th minute by Nicola Lai, and the 24th minute by Tenzing Walker. Once again, Vlora FC in the white jerseys with blue numbers, and Dakota Fusion in the black jerseys with white numbers. And somebody's phone is ringing.
Do you notice this coach when we play with 2 defenders? Coach, which one? Fusion. Oh, wait. It's just 2 in the back. He plays 4-4-2.
Yeah, the left back and the right back can come up in the, they just stay high. That's what they should.
All right, and we're underway with half number 2.
Yeah, the last game I noticed.
Apparently we had an error with our clock. We'll get that fixed here for you.
When we start winning, we switch it to 4. At the beginning, we start.
All right, and now your clock is on. The sun has made an appearance in the second half of this game. It was a little bit more cloudy in the first half. Those clouds have moved along, and now the sun gets an opportunity to show its full strength here. So once again, the Fusion going from left to right. Vlora going the opposite direction, as you see it on your screen from home or your mobile phone or wherever you may be watching from. Fusion get the halftime break, come out, see if they can apply the same discipline that they did in the start of the game to start the second half and maybe get that first goal of the second half like they did the first goal of the first half. And we'll see what adjustments. And here's an opportunity. Centering passes there. It goes off the post. It was nearly an own goal by Vlora FC, and somehow it deflected onto the post, and now we have a whistle.
I can say not being high, the ref can see it.
Dakota Fusion almost strike early here in the second half. Vlora FC getting a lucky bounce. And now some undesired touching inside the box will allow a free kick to go the other way here for Vlora FC. Fusion looking to go to work again. Nishio gets dropped down inside of the box. Oh no, it was just outside of the box by about a half a foot. At least that's where they're placing the ball. And a couple individuals up here in the press box gave me a look like they thought it was inside the box too. I thought it was inside. I thought maybe they would award a penalty kick, but they're placing the ball right on the edge. Like, you can't get any closer to the box than where it is right now. Oh, ouch, that one had to hurt. That free kick right into the face of a Vlora defender. And that one, that stings, I can guarantee you that.
Yellow, yellow.
So some verbal warnings given to Ben Colburn. Or I'm sorry, not Colburn, it was Oliver Benson. And I missed it. It looks like it's going to be a throw in here for Vlora. Ricardo Vieira will throw it in here for Vlora FC. It's headed out by the Fusion. Sato will touch up on it, and he'll try and make a move to the far side. He'll dump it back, and they'll be immediately advanced forward. Colburn will have it. He'll send it up. And he's onside. It's Toshiki Makimoto. And Makimoto with some footwork to the top of the box. Pushes it to the outside. Right back to Makimoto, closing in, puts it up high and misses.
That's what Coach used to teach you guys in practice. I remember you showed the kids that. You gotta teach these guys too. You showed them that in practice. You know, 3 weeks ago. We don't have a 6, man. Serious. We don't have a 6. 6 has to get the ball. We don't have a 6.
Possession ricocheting around. Vlora FC wanting a whistle of some sorts there. They're not going to get it. They'll work it back out here for Vieira. Ricardo Vieira. A couple passes later onto the foot of Luis Miguel Mencia. And Mencia up court there to Tenzin Walker, who scored the goal back in the first half in the 23rd minute. And here we are in the 53rd minute. There is a train tracks directly behind the press box. So that screeching you're hearing is that shot is deflected up, and it'll be a corner kick for the Fusion. And a yellow card has been handed out to Vlora FC's Shane Lazaro Marshall. First card of any kind of the game. There's been some contact here where both teams have wanted a card or something. But that's the first one that's actually been awarded. So now corner kick here from the near corner. They'll leave it on the ground. Coburn has it taken away. Some feet get tangled up and a free kick coming up here for Vlora FC, as Vlora FC wanted more than that. So things getting a little anxious here in the second half. And now the referee will give an explanation there to Avery Larson. Whether or not he was satisfied with said explanation, I will never know. Nice passing. The Fusion are there on the defense though, and they will regain possession of the ball. Now take a couple bounces right into the hands of Mitchell Wolf, the goalie for Vlora FC.
But they need to control the ball. Don't let the bounce too much. Good ball.
Well, the goal kick here for Vlora. Once again, the Dakota Fusion undefeated this season at home.
Not they get an 18-year box.
I'd have to say, of all the opponents this year, Duluth FC and Vlora FC have been the two that have provided the most competition here for Dakota Fusion this season on their home field. The first time Dakota Fusion played Duluth FC, it was on the road in Duluth. And that game ended in a 0-0 draw. A goal was scored, but the goal was taken off the board, and the game ended in a 0-0 draw. And then about 48 hours later, it appeared that the game was going to end in another draw. It was 1-1 heading into the 90th minute, and the Fusion scored right when the clock hit 90-0-0. To get a 2-1 lead, they would tack on another goal in stoppage time to win that game 3-1. So they have the head-to-head tiebreaker over Duluth FC. Not that that matters anymore. Well, I mean, it matters to an extent. Because of that, they have home field throughout the entire playoffs. During the last commercial break, right before the second half started, we were able to confirm that first game for Dakota Fusion will be against Joy AC here on July 7th. It came down to a tiebreaker, and Joy AC won the tiebreaker over the Minnesota Twin Stars. So Joy AC will come here to play the Fusion.
Shoot, shoot.
That shot didn't make it through.
Shoot.
Have a Vlora player slow to get up. Can't quite tell who it is through my binoculars. He's turned just right, so I can't see the jersey number. Yeah, I cannot tell yet. So I cannot get a view of the jersey number. And now his teammates are hovered around and makes it a little bit more difficult.
game, adult league game, they have that.
He has some facial expressions like he's in pain. Looks like we'll have a substitution here for, but he has not moved from his position other than moving his head around a little bit. The rest of his body hasn't moved. Now he's trying to get up. Well, we wish him all the best, whatever may be wrong. It appears to be Ibrahima Da, if I read the jersey number right. No, I don't think I did. Two teammates will help him off as he's not able to walk off on his own. And once again, we wish him the best, and hopefully it's nothing extremely serious. So that will add some stoppage time here as we just enter the 60th minute of play. And it looks like it will be Carter Block, a midfielder wearing number 3, who will potentially check in. He'll get the substitution pass. And number 18, Joseph Giron, is also checked into the lineup here for Vlora. So Carter Block, number 3, and Joseph Giron, number 18, into the lineup here for Vlora FC.
Switch off. Switch off.
Recently checking into the game for Vlora FC, midfielder number 3, Carter Block, and forward number 18, Joseph Giron.
Come on, Colin.
So it was actually Luis Miguel Mencia who is the injured Vlora player. Once again, we hope that whatever is wrong, that it's something that can be healed quickly.
Tired. 24. 24? Yeah, 24 is missing.
Kamura Kura will dump it back to Sanchez. As we are about to enter the 63rd minute of play here at Jim Goda Stadium. Still in a 1-1 deadlock between the Dakota Fusion and Vlora FC. And what's been an entertaining contest up to this point. And that got deflected back, and it went just a little bit left on the deflection. If that had gone in, I believe it would have been credited to Luis Pinto, as he's the one who originally put the shot on goal. And going back out to the far corner here is Toshiki Makimoto to take the corner kick here for the Fusion. It's already the 6th corner kick of the game for the Fusion. Vlora's only had one opportunity from the corner so far. And that one just saved by the nick of time there by Mitchell Wolf. So the Fusion starting to get some chances on net here. Haven't been able to capitalize yet. Once again, my name is Mike. We got Janice working the scoreboard. We got Tim taking notes. Mike also taking stats. And our PA announcer is also named Mike. Got a lot of mics up here in the booth today. Bouncing ball, and that should be a free kick for the Fusion. Nice show of sportsmanship there for Vlora, helping Nicola lie up from the ground after he got, respectfully I'll say, and intentionally shoved to the ground. Nice job there by Sanchez, as he's able to, from far in front of his net, able to set up a corner kick, the second one of the game here for Vlora FC. So send this one in. Fusion trying to clear it, and going up and get it is Sanchez. And he comes out the victor in that contest. He'll roll it out to Talvin Vaugh on the near side. Here's Nishayo. Fusion get it back. Pinto has a little bit of space at midfield. He chips it forward, and it's a foot race, but it's going to take a couple bounces into the hands of Mitchell Wolf, and Toshiki Makimoto will not win that race. Throw in for the Fusion. That throw will be taken by Robinson. And checking into the game for Vlora FC will be the midfielder number 11, Dylan Sanchez. Checking into the game for Vlora, midfielder number 11, Sanchez. '67th minute of play now here. Vaugh has it near sideline. It stays alive in bounds. Centering pass went right to the Vlora defender. Fusion looking to set something up here. Here's Pinto with it. Pinto tried to chip it inside, but it was headed out of bounds there by Vlora's Oscar Alvarez. And Alvarez pushes Nishayo to the ground to get possession for Vlora. And Nishayo's going to be the guilty party on that one. And a free kick here from about midfield for Vlora FC. And Nishayo needs his leg stretched out. And he'll get assistance from his teammate Takumi Sato. Trio substitutions for Vlora. No substitutions yet, at least that I'm aware of, for the Dakota Fusion as we enter the 69th minute of play. Free kick into the top of the box. Vlora gets the first touch on it. Comes out to the near sideline for Vlora for, wow, try and say that 3 times fast. For a Vlora throw-in. And that'll be Ricardo Vieira taking that throw in here for Vlora. Headed by Coburn. Onto the foot of Robinson. Right back to Sanchez, who'll put a boot on it. Send it up to midfield. First touch there by Vlora. And Talvin Va able to take it away, at least momentarily. And now a right-footed shot there by Vlora's Joseph Giron, who checked into the game about 11, 12 minutes ago. So Vlora has it again. They'll look to set something up. Right foot is going to be an easy one there for Sanchez to pick up. Sanchez thought about rolling it out to the far side. Now he'll put it down and he'll kick it out instead as he's charged by a Vlora player. Pinto drops it back and gets it. I'm sorry, that's not Pinto. Yeah, it is. No, it's number 16. It is Oliver Benson. And that one gets all the way through to Vlora goalie Wolf.
What is he playing? Attacking?
Va will chest it down. He'll control it for the moment. Send it back there under the foot of Nicola Lai. Now Nishayo. Nishayo inside offside. Got the pass inside to Sato, but Sato was offside. And now we have James Nark, number 15, checking in for the Fusion. Checking in the game for the Fusion, number 15, James Nark.
Red.
Fans wanting a card pulled. They're not going to get one. Here in the 72nd minute of play, a free kick instead, though, is what Vlora FC will get. This will come about 39 yards out from in front of the net. He'll chip it into the box, headed out to the far side, and that one got deflected wide right. For a moment there, Vlora FC had a wide open net, and they were not able to cash in on it. That one will find its way all the way back to Wolf, and Wolf will send it over to the far side.
Good play the ball.
Ball bouncing around, the Fusion finally pick it up. They'll get it over towards Talvin Va. Nice chip pass back into the middle there.
Shoot it.
Centering pass, chipped up and over, far side. It'll end up on the foot of Sato. Sato will control it, and now he'll let it go out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick from the far side for the Fusion.
But even Talvin was really good. Give him the ball. Gay should have shot, but
As soon as they gave it,
he's slow. He's slow. The other guy's faster. That's why he needs fast striker. Fast striker.
So they'll send it out, and now they'll send it in, and it's booted right back out. Telvin Vaugh will control it. Sato on the far side, centering pass, chipped out, another corner kick here for the Fusion.
What's with the crossing, huh? I mean, crossing is terrible. Tried it.
Vlora FC nearly had the opportunity to make it 2-1.
Why do they always go first place?
Second post.
Centering pass, far post, headed back into the middle there. Nobody there for the Fusion, except white jerseys. Able to box out, get the possession back, chipped around, taken away. And now, it looked like the Fusion may have gotten away with something there as Lai was holding the jersey of the Vlora player to prevent him from going upfield. And apparently the referee didn't see it.
If he did not hold him, it was over. That was really smart. No, it's not offside. There's no offside. But it's not offside.
Just chip it.
A smart play. Even if you don't get away with it, it would be a smart play. In worst case scenario, you get maybe a free kick to Vlora from just in front of midfield on that play. But a yellow card was just Pomo, but I'm not sure if it went against the Fusion or Vlora, to be honest with you. And I double-checked with a couple others, and they're not sure either. It almost looked like he handed that yellow card to somebody at the Fusion, at the Vlora bench, or someone on the near sideline here for either Vlora or the Fusion. Here's an opportunity into the back of the net, and the goal is scored by James Narkey, who just came into the game about 3-4 minutes ago in the 76th minute. And it's 2-0, 2-1 Fusion. So James Narkey, who just came into the game about 3-4 minutes ago, puts it into the back of the net and gives the Fusion a 2-1 lead here in the 76th minute of play.
You got assist on this one.
Yeah, he watched the England game. You gotta invite Harry for something. Yeah, and then Mourinho went give him a hug.
It's good. My boys are thinking fast.
You gotta invite Harry for supper tonight.
So the Fusion are back in front once again on a goal by the fresh legs of James Narkey.
They look so bad today. Today, so many mistakes. Send these guys home.
Fusion undefeated at home, and they have a true undefeated record at home with an undefeated record on the season that includes 3 draws where they didn't lose. So if you don't lose, I consider that a win to a degree. Of a throw-in here for Vlora FC. 78th minute of play, about to cross over into the 79th minute of play. As we do that right now. We'll see if the Fusion can maintain this lead or not. It took Vlora just shy of 6 minutes to respond after Nikola Lai scored back in the 18th minute of the first half. And slow to get up is Sato. And the official helping him up. And a whistle. I didn't see that. I heard the whistle, but who's it on? I didn't. It's on Vlora, or it's going to be a Vlora free kick. So it was on the Fusion. I was looking away from the play. I did not see what happened there on that whistle, but it'll be a free kick for Vlora. Looks like we have another substitution, a pair of them. Elliot Odrith and Brian Fuentes will be checking in shortly here for Vlora. Kumakura will take away that ball, and the Fusion will pick up the possession once again. Inside, pressured. Pinto gets rid of it. Loose ball taken away and possessed there by Vlora. Now some space on the near side here for Vlora's Carlos Robles Ortiz. Last touch by Talvin Vaugh. It'll be a Vlora throw-in. And we'll have a couple of substitutions here. Checking into the game for Vlora FC, defender number 16, Elliot Odrich.
That now 3 players going to be going.
And also checking in his midfield number 7.
I don't think they have a limit. I don't think it's like 12. I think he can do, maybe it's just 5. I don't know. I think he could do more.
All right, so those two have checked in here in the 82nd minute.
No foul. There it is. Oh.
Vlora will control it midfield there. Hugo Perez had the ball taken away. And now the Fusion appeared to have some numbers. To the outside, Sato lost his footing, couldn't catch up to it. Be a goal kick here for Vlora. And now we have some substitutions for the Dakota Fusion. Checking out will be Alex Benitez, who had a goal in that 8-goal affair with the Minnesota Blizzard last night. and also Chiari Ciedo.
Checking into the game for the Fusion. Number 8, midfielder Alex Benitez. Number 10, defender Chiari Ciedo.
Hey! It's a yellow.
So a second yellow card, potentially the third, because we're not sure who that previous one went to. Here for Vlora FC. And that will give the Fusion a free kick. .35 yards out from the net. (2-1) on goals in the 18th, 24th, and 76th minute. And they'll put that into the box. It'll be cleared out. Now bounce up to midfield. And that through ball is taken away by the Fusion, sent the other direction. Here's Makimoto. Makimoto puts a shot up high and just went over the crossbar.
Bolje za njih. Vidiš sad koliko vreme. Vidiš koliko vreme. Bolje.
Vlora coach kind of expressing his thoughts to the head referee there on the little incident that kind of happened away from the free kick. And now he comes to the sideline official and wants to talk some more. Top of the box, chipped in. There'll be a goal kick for Vlora FC here in the 86th minute of play. Now make it the 87th minute of play. That one hits another ball that was just to the right of the Fusion bench. Targeted that one perfectly. So closing in on the 90th minute, I would suspect, I haven't seen the signal yet, but I would suspect we'll have 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time possibly here in the second half. Kumakura has it. And now some space on the opposite side there for Vlora. He'll chip it inside of the box. Headed to the right side. It'll be a goal kick, I believe. Yep, goal kick for the Fusion. 88th minute of play, 2-1. Vlora FC trailing by a goal, looking for that equalizer. Wolf puts the foot on it. Nice kick. Good 65-yard kick there. The ball bounced through. And now the Fusion looking for an opportunity there. That shot by Sato got deflected out to the near side. And now Vlora will have an opportunity to bring it back. And here's an interception. It is Pinto.
just over, not on the side, just over.
Some nice passing there. Right now controlling it is Alvarez. Out of bounds. Alvarez will throw it in. Fusion get the first touch on it. It's picked up there by Makimoto. Makimoto making a little bit of a spin move. The pass got taken away there by the Vlora midfielders. Excuse me. And unable to control that one was Sato. It'll go out of bounds for Vlora throwing. And that's out of bounds. And that will be a goal kick here for the Fusion.
I don't know why they're not here. Who, right? Seth.
Oh, because he's injured.
Is it?
He's still recovering from his ankle.
Where's your Grand Force buddy? Is he injured?
Gannon? Yeah. Oh, he's in Grand Force.
Why?
I don't know if he told him.
So back and forth they go. So it looks like we'll have about 4 minutes of stoppage time here.
Savi mess him up every time. Savi dust him 3-4 times.
Oh, when we play.
Yeah.
Couple of injuries in this one.
Yeah.
Couple of goals.
Oh, well, I think he's technical.
Only one goal here in the second half, but
Savi, destroy him. They play, destroy him.
so we've officially entered stoppage time now. Once again, we expect to have about 4 minutes of it. Makimoto got the first touch in there, and they'll award a goal kick here for the Fusion. So Vlora has approximately 3.5 minutes to find the equalizer. Fusion would love to come away with a win in this one, but a draw is nothing to hang their head about either. These two teams have played a great match, and the Fusion's had the one extra shot that mattered the most, at least so far. Fusion have been the type of team who've been known to score late in games this season, and they do it again here in the 76th minute. I don't know if that's considered too late, but certainly in the second half of the second half, we'll put it that way. Nice move, and it's poked away there defensively by Vlora's Hugo Perez, as it was Dakota coming up from defense to try and make a play there. And now another corner kick here for the Fusion. Or I'm sorry, for Vlora. That's okay, because we gave a corner kick to Vlora earlier. Or no. No, I was right the first time. It is a Fusion corner kick. Makimoto will take it here in the 93rd, or the 3rd minute of stoppage play. Makimoto sends it across, headed back in, checked out. Shot is on, and it's saved.
Bro, I was kicked.
Robinson on the shot there for the Fusion.
He called me and said, I did it good. And he just said, no.
Here's Makimoto with it.
His first bicycle too.
Makimoto will get it right back. Drops it back to Dakota, who had a goal in that 8-0 victory And now a pass that's across, but nobody was there for the Fusion. Sato was the closest one. And now we're down to what potentially could be the final minute of the game. Once again, stoppage time is all at the discretion of the referee. We'll see. The Fusion have been knocking on the door. We'll see if they can punch one more in here or not. Vlora's looking for an opportunity to punch one in themselves. And that'll do it. No, it will not do it. A yellow card has been handed out to the Fusion. I almost came that close to pushing the final score button. Usually a chance here now for Vlora on a free kick to maybe put one on net, see if they can't get the equalizer or not. Mitchell Wolf, the goaltender, is going to come all the way up as the 12th man, as the 11th man. There's nobody guarding the net here for Vlora right now. And Mitchell will run back quickly as the Fusion will get a throw in. Mitchell will probably stop about midfield, and that's exactly what he does. This is the third time this season where we've seen Dakota Fusion's opponent send the goalie in for an extra man. Free kick coming up here for the Fusion, and that will send Mitchell closer to the top of the goal box. Looks like it's Makimoto who's slow to get up. So, we now enter the 6-minute stoppage time. So a little bit more than we thought. And no, that'll do it. Your final score in this one, the Dakota Fusion pick up the victory in their first ever NISA Plus tournament match here at Dakota Stadium, and they keep their home undefeated streak alive, but just barely. It came on a goal in the 76th minute by James Nark that gave the Fusion the 2-1 lead, and that was the game-winning goal, and as that lead would hold, and the two teams will shake hands here. Great effort and a great display of competition here from Vlora FC. And best of luck to Vlora FC next season. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, the Dakota Fusion have a game coming up here on July 10th against Joy AC in the first round of the NPSL North playoff bracket. And that game will be right here on MSPN Digital Television, as well as the Dakota Fusion YouTube channel. For those tuning into MSPN and we're maybe looking for this game on the Dakota Fusion YouTube channel, as we normally do, we streamed the game simultaneously to NISA Plus, and as a result, we weren't able to stream it to 3 platforms at the same time. So this game will be available on demand on the Dakota Fusion YouTube channel within a few minutes after the conclusion of our broadcast. Once again, your final score, 2-1, Dakota Fusion pick up the win over Vlora FC. Dakota Fusion strike first on the goal by Nicola Lai in the 18th minute to make it 1-0. 24th minute of play, Tenzig Walker for Vlora FC would score to tie it up at 1-1. That would end up being our halftime score. And then about 21 minutes into the second half, in the 76th minute, James Nark would score the game winner, and that would be your final 2-1. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Once again, no matter which team you're cheering for, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And once again, our next broadcast will be tomorrow when the Fargo Post 400 Stars take on Harrisburg, South Dakota, 11 a.m. first pitch. So we'll be up bright and early for that one right here on MSPN Digital Television. We'll see the Fusion again on July 10th when they take on Joy AC here at Dakota Stadium in the first round of the NPSL North playoffs. For Janice on scoreboard, for Mike on camera, Mike on PA announcer, for Tim taking the game notes, my name is Mike, and we'll talk to you again soon here on MSPN Digital Television. Have a great evening.
Proceeding has been a copyrighted presentation of MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website and by searching MSPN DTV on most social media platforms. Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television.